boy vanishes. No screams, no struggle, no trace, just gone. At first, nobody panics. In small towns, kids disappear sometimes. They wander, they play, they come back late. But this time, he doesn't return. Hours pass, a night, two, and slowly, fear begins to creep in. Because this isn't the first child. There's a pattern, a chilling, invisible pattern. Children vanish, one by one. No connections, no evidence, no suspect, just terror. And the most terrifying part? The person doing this is hiding in plain sight, watching, waiting, blending in. Someone they might have already seen, someone they might have trusted. And far from this panic, a man walks calmly. No rush, no fear, no guilt. For him, this is not chaos, it's routine. He doesn't look like a monster. He doesn't act strange. If you passed him on the street, you wouldn't notice a thing. And that's why he's deadly. Because the most dangerous killers are the quiet ones. The ones who learn, adapt, wait. And he's done this before. Again and again. Different places, different victims, same ending. And each time, he walks away. Clean, invisible, untouchable. Weeks later, another child disappears. Panic spreads. Parents stop letting kids outside. Search parties form. Still, nothing. No clues, no footprints. It's like he knows exactly how to vanish, how people think, how police operate, how fear spreads, and he uses all of it to stay ahead. But here's the horrifying truth. This isn't random. There's a method, a plan hidden under chaos. He studies, he observes, he waits for the perfect moment. A child alone, vulnerable, trusting. Then he strikes. Not with force, not with violence, but calm, confident, sometimes even kind. And that's what makes it worse, because the victims don't run, they follow. By the time they realize danger, it's too late. Days turn to months. Numbers grow, 10, 20, 30. Still no arrest, still no suspect. It's as if he's a ghost. But ghosts don't make mistakes. Humans do. Eventually, something slips. One tiny detail, one crack, and finally, someone notices. A girl survives. Shaken, terrified, her words change everything. She describes him, calm, friendly at first, normal, harmless looking, until it's too late. Her description, imperfect, yet enough. For the first time, the invisible killer has a face, and the hunt begins. Old cases are reopened, patterns analyzed, and the truth is horrifying. This isn't one town, not one country. He has been moving from place to place, leaving behind a trail of victims every time, starting fresh every time, vanishing before anyone gets close. It's like a game, a deadly, twisted game. And so far, he's winning, but not forever, because now people are watching, and look closely, carefully. For the first time, he's not invisible. But even now, catching him is not easy. He doesn't panic, he adapts. If danger approaches, he disappears and starts again, somewhere new, watching, waiting, looking for his next victim. And the scariest part, nobody knows the real number. Not every case reported, not every disappearance investigated. Some families never got answers. Some children never came home. The real number could be far higher than anyone imagines. 50, maybe more. And still, he walks in the shadows. Oh, until one mistake, one tiny slip, changes everything. The mistake finally happens. Not dramatic, not obvious, just a tiny slip. Because this time, he lingers, just a little longer than usual. And that's all it takes. A local notices him, not because he looks dangerous, but because something about him feels familiar, like he's been there before, watching, blending in, but never really belonging. In small towns, that stands out. A quiet suspicion is reported, nothing solid, just a feeling. But sometimes, feelings catch monsters. Police don't rush, not yet. They watch from a distance, tracking every move, and slowly, the pieces start to fit together. The way he approaches, the way he speaks, the way he disappears. It's precise, too practiced, because he has done this dozens of times. Then, they stop him. No chase, no fight, just a simple, almost ordinary moment. A man questioned. At first, calm, relaxed, cooperative, answers questions, explains himself. Nothing suspicious, nothing alarming. But the investigators notice that calm, That control is unnatural. They dig deeper, ask more questions, revisit timelines, cross-check details, and slowly, cracks appear. Tiny inconsistencies, small contradictions. Alone, nothing. Together, a pattern emerges. They search his home. What they find changes everything. Hidden evidence, disturbing clues, not connected to one case, but many. Different places, different victims, same method, same darkness. And in that moment, the invisible killer becomes real. A name appears, Pedro Lopez, and what he confesses shocks everyone. At first, they think he's lying, exaggerating, trying to terrify them. But then, he provides details, exact locations, things only the killer would know. And one by one, the investigators confirm. Bodies, more than anyone imagined, more than anyone was ready for. Not 10, not 20, not 50. The numbers rise, horrifyingly high. And with each discovery, the room grows quieter. He doesn't resist, doesn't panic, doesn't regret, just emptiness. A man who killed methodically, coldly, for years. Investigators ask why children? Why so many? His answers bring no comfort, no sense. Some minds are too broken to understand. And the hardest part? This wasn't rage, it wasn't revenge. It was something colder, calculated, systematic. A darkness grown over time, but even after arrest, the nightmare isn't over. Not all victims are found, not all stories closed. Some families never get answers. Some children never come home. And the number he confessed might not be the final one. Because how do you count lives when the killer himself may not remember them all? Then, years later, the man who caused so much terror walks free. Not declared innocent, not forgiven, just released and gone. Invisible again, blending into normal life. Some say he changed. Some say he could never do it again. But anyone who knows better. Patterns like his don't stop. And that leaves one terrifying question. Where is he now? Living quietly, hiding in plain sight, or watching, waiting for the world to forget, just like before. Because the most dangerous killers are not always the ones behind bars. Sometimes they are the ones who already walked free and vanished without a trace.